Hello YouTube, RAPTall back here with another video. This is against Chongo, who had posted a battle with a couple videos ago. So another really fun battle with him from the TPX Zat chat. Here we go. This is just a standard OU, and this is using my oldest team the first team I ever made. This team is completely normal bred and everything. So here we go. He leads off with the Starmie, and I'm expecting / fearing the Ice Beam. So I switch into my Umbreon because that is a special wall. But he goes for a trick. I'm like, crap. That's not good because that completely destroys this Umbreon. Just it's bad stuff. It is bad stuff. I forget what I went for with him. I think I might have gone for the yawn and missed or something. Too late already. Anywho, goes into his Infernape, and I go into my Togekiss. Now this team is very bulky. That was kind of its main thing. Like it has one or two pretty dedicated sweepers, but overall it's a pretty bulky team. This Togekiss, as if you've watched my videos since the beginning, I actually didn't have Roost on this thing for forever. I used to have Wish because I didn't have a second Roost TM that I had put on my Gliscor, so I'm like, crapola. So anyway, back to the battle. He went for the Paralyze on my Togekiss, while I go for the T-Wave also on him, so that is much better for him than it is for me. Of course, Starmie has Natural Cure, and since it's naturally faster, I'm not going to be able to go for the flinch pair of flinch hacks on this guy, and that's going to cause me problems if I want to use them later again. Switch out knowing it's not doing a lot of damage and I can't do too much, but he goes for the Confuse Ray on the switch. I could go for the Stab Bug Bite, but I don't want to chance it. I just want to play it as safe as possible. So I go back in my Starmie, thinking that he was going to switch. I go for the Surf instead of the T-Bolt. I'm like, oh man, that sucks. He does go for the T-Wave on it, and obviously not a big deal because we both have Natural Cure, so it's not going to do anything. Now, he probably expected the switch, which made sense, and I expected him to expect the switch, so I go into my Gliscor. And I wasn't necessarily expecting him to switch out, but I wasn't not expecting him. Either way, I was going to U-turn, and it would have done a lot of damage to Starmie, or U-turn and get switch advantage. So either way, it's kind of a win-win for me. And unlike before, I do not want to overpredict. I just want to take this thing out with my Starmie. Thunderbolt will take it out. One-hit wonders here. Now, he goes into his Rhyperior. He did that and then switched into his Starmie. You might think that's a weird play, but we were talking, and he did that because he wanted to check if I had Specs or a Scarf. But obviously, I switched moves, so that means I do not have Specs or a Scarf. Excuse me. Now, since this team is completely bred normally, it does not have perfect IVs. In fact, its IVs are good, but I'd say they're all all the important IVs are 20 or higher, which isn't bad, but especially for things like Speed Stat, where it's really important for speed ties against the same Pokemon, that kind of stuff. Unless the other guy doesn't have perfect ones, I'm usually going to lose a lot of those speed ties. But what are you going to do? I believe... Oh, I did go for the Wish here. I was thinking I might have gone for the Yawn, but I go for the Wish, and since I'm locked in with that Choice Scarf, I can't do too much. Expecting the U-turn again, he makes an amazing prediction and goes to the Fire Punch, expecting my Scissor to come in. And I was just like, dope! That sucks. Oh, man, Scissor didn't get to do anything this match. Real bummer, but, it is what it is, what you're going to do. So I decide, fine, I'll go on my Togekiss because that can take a couple hits, and I'll go from there. I was kind of, I don't know if I was expecting the T-Wave or the Recover. I think at the time I might have been expecting the T-Wave. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go into Umbreon with the Synchronize. It'll paralyze him too. Now, it might seem silly, obviously, because he has a Natural Cure, but I'm just like, whatever. I'm just going to kill this thing. Now, once again, I expected him to switch. Doesn't switch. Apparently, he just is like, yeah, I was trying to fodder this dude out a long time ago, so why the hell aren't you killing it? Like, because I wanted you to switch. Why won't you switch, damn you? But it doesn't work. So at this point, I thought I went for the U-turn. I guess not. I go for the Earthquake. I'm like, fine, I'll just kill off the damn thing, and we'll go from there. So I'm able to kill off, and now I'm expecting the Ice Punch, since I already saw the Fire Punch and U-turn. I'm expecting this to kind of be either the Banded or the Scarfed Puncher and U-turn set. And it kind of seems like what it's going to be here. He's not switching moves. Otherwise, he probably would have just gone for the U-turn, to be honest, because it would have been super effective and all that jazz. Now, I was expecting the Flare Blitz or close combats, not the U-turn. So that really was a bummer for me. I'm like, oh, it's oh well, it's not that big a deal. At least it didn't kill me, and I didn't attack again because I was fearing the choice scarf. Yes, choice scarf. So that time I was expecting the U-turn. I decided to go into Umran, hoping that it was really going to kill, and luckily it did. So that way it kills, and I still get switch advantage here. And I'm expecting this to be the bandit set because thanks to Wild Chase, everybody uses the friggin' bandit set, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's at least you know what to expect. So I'm thinking, fine, he misses the first stone. And she's like, what? That sucks. But I'm like, no, not really, because this guy is a physical beast, and Stone Edge is not super effective. It's like, oh, right. Now, oh, this was an awesome play. As you see, he goes for the U-turn. I expected him to make me think that he was going to go for the ice punch, so I would switch out. But instead, I expect him to go for the U-turn, expecting me to switch out to get switch advantage. So I also go for the U-turn, and now I'm the one that gets switch advantage. So I saw them like, yes! Predictions for the win! And I'm able to go into Starmie, one hit KO this bastard Rhyperior, which, well, actually didn't do anything in this match, so I'm okay with that. Now I'm expecting the extreme speed here. That is exactly what he goes for. That doesn't... Well, actually, since it's the extreme speed, if it was a special set, it'd have Vacuum Wave for priority, I guess. So, okay, I know it's a physical set, but even so, I was thinking I might be able to live this Stone Edge. I end up not living it. It's not that big of a deal. I figured without this Sword Stance and just Life Orb, I might be able to, because it is bulky and can take... It can actually take an I don't know if it's self-destruct or explosion, but it can take a non-stabbed one and live. So, hey, there you go. So at this point, against this guy, Lucario isn't going to be able to do squats with his physical sets. And especially with Life Orb, that's wearing him down. Oof. Excuse me, I've been using my voice a lot today. With Earthquake, I'll just be able to take him out, and at this point, he has one Pokemon left. And I have three. I have this, I have my Starmie, and I have my Gengar, which I have not shown him yet. So I decide I'm just going to let Gliscor die, see what he locks himself into. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. Besides, so I can't stop. Besides locking himself into the Ice Punch. So I decided to go for the safe Shadow Ball. I have the Focus Sash on this guy. If you notice, this is actually the same one I use on the Poison Monotype team. I decided to go for the Destiny Bond for him, let him kill me, and that's going to make it a 1-0 victory. So it is a very close 1-0 victory. Great game, Chongo. I had a fun time as always. So check me out and check him out. I don't remember what his channel is, but comment, rate, sub, guys, and I'll catch you later. Peace.